Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And the stuff is going to get real at AT&T and WarnerMedia. AT&T just cut more than 8,700 workers.
Yep. Oh, but what do we know?
What do we know? And this isn't even including what's going to happen at Warner Brothers. They're already making changes, big changes at Warner Brothers. They're getting rid of the Warner Max branding. They started this whole new division for Warner Max just to make movies for HBO Max. Well, it's out the door already. They just started it. And they're potentially going to get rid of the president of CNN too. But this is fine.
Yeah, it's all fine here.
Everything's fine. We're going to talk about that because this is absolutely going to affect a lot of segments of entertainment. Warner Brothers is, of course, one of the big entertainment companies, an entertainment behemoth. And they're going to be a lot skinnier by the time AT&T is done with them. We've already seen layoffs at DC Comics.
Yep.
We saw layoffs last year at Rooster Teeth, and I think all the scandals this year is not going to help their case.
Nope.
We know that Crunchyroll is for sale, and they're already talking about getting rid of other divisions. So this is coming from the Dallas Business Journal, so you know we're not just making it up.
Yeah.
People are accusing us of making up bad news about WarnerMedia.
They think we control the news. I'm like, we don't have that kind of power, but that's funny that you think so.
Yeah, it's awesome that we've got that kind of power. AT&T cuts more than 8,700 workers. This is after their catastrophic third quarter earnings report, and they basically said that WarnerMedia is a lot of the dead weight with this company, with AT&T right now. So expect massive WarnerMedia layoffs. The Dallas Telecommunications Media Company shrunk the number of employees by 8,720 in the third quarter to less than 235,000, according to information on its investor relations website. At more than 8,700 cuts, that's easily the biggest reduction in workers since the time of the 2018 acquisition of Time Warner, now WarnerMedia. AT&T amid the pressures of COVID-19 and the sputtering economy. Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah, but like AT&T were telecommunications. They didn't take anywhere near as big of a hit as other companies like Disney.
Yeah, WarnerMedia is what they're going to look at because, again, everything is about HBO Max, but even new divisions that they started to focus on Max content, they're paring those down too. Like, everything is in chaos right now. I don't think they know what they're doing.
Everything's expendable, which we keep pointing out.
Right. They've been looking to bring down the costs and debt on the balance sheet, even as it's been also looking to invest in more promising areas. They're transforming the business. They said the AT&T's WarnerMedia unit is planning to reduce costs by as much as 20%. 1 in 5 workers out the door. And we know that Cartoon Network is already canceling shows that haven't even been announced.
Yep.
Now, for some reason, there's more new episodes of ThunderCats Roar coming.
Are you serious? Why?
Yeah.
What the flip? Why?
Yeah. Not a whole lot of likes of it.
Well, they deserve what they get because they're being dumb and picking dumb. It's like Disney. You keep making dumb decisions. And I know you listen to us, WarnerMedia and Cartoon Network and all that. This is a dumb choice. People hate this show. So
they said it's going to be on 8 a.m. This is not an official Cartoon Network channel, by the way. But they said 8 o'clock has become a trusty time slot for Cartoon Network to burn shit off.
There you go.
They finished up Unikitty and the new Ben 10 episodes that had to air before the movie, and now they're airing ThunderCats Roar. So it's basically, these are episodes they had in the can, but I can almost guarantee you this show is done at this point. They're already
I hope so, because why the hell would they do more?
Yeah, nobody wanted this show. There's been a lot of backlash, and they're cutting expenses. Why the hell would you waste money on a show that nobody wants?
I don't know. Go ask DreamWorks and Netflix and She-Ra.
But anyway, so yeah, look for cutbacks at Cartoon Network. They were, cutting back people last year. But, we did a video before talking about how there was a show that had a popular pilot online. It was in development, and they pulled the plug on it.
Because we'll pull a plug on that, but
Yeah, right. But we're gonna do more ThunderCats Roar. No, I think they're episodes they probably have.
I would think so. But if they do more, then they deserve whatever they get, because that's just stupidity. Darwinism should win out. Anyway.
Yeah, so Warner Max, we talked about this just a couple months ago. Warner Max, they were going to be like, hey, we're going to create a whole new division just to make movies for HBO Max. And it's gone already. They've already gotten rid of. They don't know what the hell's going on.
They obviously don't know what the hell they're doing.
So Warner Max, we hardly knew ye. This is coming from Slash Film. The film label was launched in February of this year, with the plan being that Warner Max would produce 8 to 10 mid-budget movies per year for HBO Max. However, Warner Max is now being phased out, with Warner Brothers Picture Group chairman Toby Emmerich now overseeing all feature output, streaming, and theatrical. So this came into play before the pandemic. And they were like, well, okay, this is going to be like our made-for-TV movie division, and then we're going to have our theatrical releases. And now it's like, we don't know if we're going to have theatrical releases, so let's just put everything in one bucket.
That's what it sounds like.
You know, the Hollywood Reporter has the news that Warner Max is being phased out. The WarnerMedia film label is relatively new. It was only launched in February. But that shows, like, even stuff that you think would be safe isn't safe.
There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. Welcome to 2020.
Right. So they produced Unpregnant.
Well, that's part of the problem.
Charm City Kings, On the Record, and An American Pickle.
I have no idea what that is.
Is that the sequel to Unpregnant?
Or is that the prequel?
Is that the prequel?
That was the prequel.
I got myself into An American Pickle, and now I need to get Unpregnant.
That's right.
Upcoming titles that were supposed to be under the banner include No Sudden Move and, of course, the Justice League Snyder Cut. It looks like new titles will no longer be listed as Warner Max movies, since Warner Max will be no more. Yeah, it's basically like, well, looks like the theaters are gone, so everything's WarnerMedia now. It's all WarnerMedia. Instead, all movies from WarnerMedia, be they theatrical or destined for Max, will be overseen by Warner Brothers Picture Group. So this is, again, you know, if this isn't even safe, if they're cutting back on, well, we're going to talk about it. The CNN president might be out of a job soon. You know, like, there are no sacred cows. They literally said this. Mr. Stanky, John Stanky said months ago, he said there are no sacred cows, but we still get people coming to us angry that we dare suggest DC Comics might be on the chopping block, even though too late. And I think there's more coming. That Rooster Teeth might be on the chopping block, especially with the scandals.
Already seen stuff.
And that Crunchyroll's on the chopping block. They're ready for sale. Mm-hmm. They're already for sale.
They were for sale.
They were for sale before the pandemic.
Yeah, before it got bad.
So if you think your favorite WarnerMedia whatever is safe, you're sorely mistaken. This isn't to, dance on the grave of all the people losing their jobs. This is
just to point out what the facts are, which apparently makes you a bad person. I'm sorry to hear people are losing their jobs. This is the same case for all over everywhere. It's surprising that AT&T is doing it because they probably fared better than a lot of companies.
Yeah.
But they are, so it is what it is.
Yeah, so we're going to keep tabs on this, especially as it concerns, Cartoon Network, Rooster Teeth, DC Comics, Crunchyroll, all of these things owned by Warner, because all of them could be cut back drastically or just cut completely. We don't know what's going to happen. But everything is changing.
But no matter what happens, it'll be our fault.
No matter what happens, it will be Clownfish TV.
That's right.
Damn you, Clownfish TV! Look what you did. You made them cut millions and millions of dollars based on a stupid YouTube video.
That's right, because it has nothing to do with the fact they keep backing things that are dumb, like, ThunderCats Roar.
Hey, look, we did that in Syria. What the hell? Just burn this shit. Burn this shit off.
That's right.
Get rid of it. All right, so we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.